Welcome to the Ange TV show. If you click this video, it's probably because there's breaking news, or you're tuning in for my daily briefing. What's up, guys? Welcome to the daily briefing, guys, with a special guest, Mr. Hasher, guys. None other than the big comedian, the guy from Les Anticipateurs, the chef de sécurité. Okay, he's here. He's live from his studio downtown Montreal. What's up, Hasher? How are you, bro?
I'm pretty good, man. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks a lot.
No problem. It's my pleasure, Hasher. Now, for the people here that are tuning in that don't know you, Hasher, can you please introduce yourself for the guests?
Yeah, I'm a fresh comedian, 22-year-old, big ass freaking ego. Chief of security for Les Anticipateurs, ST, the biggest star in the world, about to be. And that's again my ego coming back. I think that's it. I don't know. I'm not good with describing myself without praising myself. So,
okay. Well, thank you for coming, Hasher. It's a really pleasure. Now, I want to know something, Hasher. You're a comedian. How did you get started in comedy? How did it all start, your career in comedy?
Well, if you can call it a career yet, I was with Anticipateur for a couple of months, and one of the guys who not book, but like in external team of Les Anticipateurs,
Okay.
he told me, Ash, why don't you try comedy, man? Then just fucking try it. I'm like, hey, I don't know, I don't want to try. I'm good. He said, bro, you don't want to be Anticipateur for the rest of your life. Try some other shit. So he basically gave me an email. He met me at McKibbin's on Salon, and he gave me an email in a piece of paper, and he said, the email of the nest. He's like, yo, just email them.
The comedy.
Yeah, and I did, and I got a spot at an open mic. Yeah, then I met Rashta. She booked me there. Then I went with some strippers who I met from Anticipateur. We went to McKibbin's. Then I met Ben. Then we went to Grumpy's. Then we just...
So you started at one place, then you went to another, and then it was a snowball effect, right?
Yeah, so I just keep on going.
Everybody wanted to have you all of a sudden.
No, it's not everybody. It's just because it's an open mic, right? And it's a new comic, so they want to try out. Hey, what's up?
So everybody's saying, hi, Hasher, hi, Hasher. Raul is saying, who's funnier, Claudio or Hasher?
I don't know. Ask the public. Ask people who...
Depends who you ask, right? Depends who you ask. Tu es mon héros, Hasher.
Merci. Merci, Raul.
Ms. Lackey's in the building. What's up, Ms. Lackey, Fortnite King, Raul, and everybody else? Thank you for coming. By the way, guys, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We have wonderful guests like Hasher and much more. Next week, we're also having country singer Claudio Rocks Vaccaro, guys. So stay tuned for that. Now, Hasher, you do comedy in French. Is that correct?
Yes, I do comedy in French.
Okay, so I want to know something, Hasher.
Yeah.
What's the big difference between French comedy in Quebec and English comedy?
I think the big difference is in English. The scene is so small, and there's like low-key betrayal. There's low-key people talking shit about each other. It's low-key snake vibe, you know. There's like small troops of clubs, not clubs, but like people who only want to book them or...
Okay, so it's very territorial is what you're saying, right?
No, from what I see is a bunch of people just talking shit, mostly, who are not going anywhere. And it's like this, but it's people who are just going to be there locally. They're famous in Quebec, nowhere else in the world, so they think they're big shit.
Okay.
That's it. And English, they had one good laugh, and they think they're hot shit.
That's true.
You know? Yeah, and I try to vibe between both and try to succeed. That's it.
That's good. You know, like at the same time, Hasher, if you could do it in English comedy and in French, bro, you're set. You know what I mean? You could do comedy in France if you want.
Exactly. You get it. Exactly.
And what I was saying is that I went and watched comedy in English. I still didn't see it in French yet. And guys, I'm telling Hasher that whenever this COVID shit is done, I will pack my bags and go watch a French podcast, French comedy show. Sorry about that. And it's probably going to be at Le Bordel because I'm hearing this Bordel thing is a hot spot, right, Hasher?
But is the biggest spot because you went to one open mic at Barbary, but Bordel is the spot.
Really? So in Quebec, it's the spot to be.
Yeah, like everybody wants to be on Bordel. Everybody. I can hear
Wow.
myself.
Unbelievable. And by the way, Martin Magic Videos, he says that he loves your background.
Thanks.
He says it has the perfect color, the lamps. It's amazing, dude.
Thanks, Martin. By the way, I
So
can hear myself. Angel, can you
you
fix
can
that?
hear yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, because my YouTube page is paused, so maybe it's on your end. I'm not sure.
No, mine is muted.
It's muted. Okay,
Yeah.
let me check. I think mine is muted as well. Yeah, it's muted. Okay. So, anyways, hey, Fortnite Master's in the building. How are you, Fortnite Master? McNikram is here. He said, "How old is he? How old are you, Hasher?"
I'm 22.
He's 22, guys. Hasher is 22. Okay. What's up, McNikram? What's up, buddy? So, a big question, actually, Hasher, to ask you is, in this business, you deal with a lot of criticism, right?
Mhm.
So, there's two ways. It's a two-way road. Okay. How do you deal with criticism, and how do you give criticism? What's the right way to give criticism?
Like I'll say it's like mostly don't give criticism if it's a new comic. They ask for your fucking advice.
Yeah.
You know, if you're nobody who just does the same open mic every week, and like it's until 2 a.m. and you try uh to like tell someone what to do. No, you have no opinion there. You have nothing to say that can add up to his career. You can only fuck him up. And the correct way to receive criticism is to see where it's coming from and is it valid, or is it the only person telling me that?
Also, before I ask you how to give criticism, stuff like that, Raul said, "Hey Hasher, is it true that you beat up those bullies back in the days?"
I had one fight in high school and I won. That's it. I don't know.
There you go, guys. Hasher said he had a fight, bro, and he
I fight
knocked the living hell out of him. So you know what I mean,
sure.
guys. So that was actually the next question. That's funny. How do you deal with the bullies and the haters? And also, Hasher, you were on a podcast, okay? You go on many podcasts. You were on a podcast. It was a francophone podcast, by the way, guys. And you were there, and you were there for the first time with your group, because guys, Hasher is part of Les Anticipateurs, okay? It's a French Quebecois rap group, okay? And Hasher is part of it, okay? You could see him on the music videos, like, "What's up?" And he's in the strip clubs, and he has money and nice women and this, that, whatever. But the first time he was with Les Anticipateurs, in the comment section, there was a lot of haters, bro. And we all say that, having a good amount of haters helps you. It means that you got somewhere. You're doing something right.
Yeah.
But I want to know, Hasher, after you saw those disgusting comments about you, how did you react?
I was a bit shocked, honestly. But then I had a meeting with one of the guys from the group. Went to the Metro Bins again in Saint Laurent, and he's like, "Asher, look, if you're all in, let's do this and let's destroy the haters. Because those haters are the same one, excuse my language, are gonna suck your dick in real life.
What?
But like, exactly, will suck your dick in real life, but will hit you on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the same one call you Badger or some dumb shit. Will ask
Wait,
for
they
your
called
photo,
you Badger?
like on the comments right now.
Yeah.
Badger-
Like, I'm seeing, okay, this Fortnite Master guy, I'm not sure who he is, but he said, "Can Badger tell a joke?" He meant Hasher, probably, right?
Not sure. Sometimes they meant Asher and Badger's not the same fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I see an insult when I see it, bro. That's it.
It's clearly a troll, guaranteed.
Bro, look, here's the thing. Someone made a troll just to fuck with me. I'm like, thanks, bro. It's probably one of those dead ass comedians who have no fucking life. You know?
There you go.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I love the way you react to these things. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, there's CM Punk.
Yeah. But, sorry, CM Punk?
Yeah, yes, he said something really interesting. He said, all you people cheering me or all you people booing me right now are the same one who gonna wake up tomorrow at 7 a.m. to take to want me to sign your fucking t-shirt for your brother, and you're gonna sell it on eBay the next day. Fuck you guys.
Bye, haters. Hi, haters.
Bro. All
Nice,
the
man.
time,
Nice, nice.
every day I go out.
Our boy Chop is in the building. What's up, buddy? How are you, man? Jessrel, what's up? Yeah, boo online haters. Actually, Hasher, now we're on the topic of haters and stuff like that, trolls. And by the way, since the pandemic, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been like a big wave of a movement of trolling and stuff like that. You know, it's hilarious. But look, at the end of the day, everybody has to make a living, right?
Yeah.
I mean, some trolls, they actually make a living doing that stuff. You know what I mean? So
No,
they actually create like groups and then they sell merch of that troll. Like it happens on YouTube. But
yeah.
you know what, Hasher, I like your style, bro. I like the way you're to the face, bro. You know what I mean? Good for you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing and don't let anybody tell you to stop.
Don't worry, I won't.
Okay. Now, Hasher, I want to know, okay, you know, as a comedian, everybody bombs, right, Hasher?
Yeah.
Everybody bombs. I mean, you've bombed, right, in the past?
Yeah, a couple of times.
A couple of times. There you go. And you know what I like about you, Hasher?
Yeah.
You're honest about bombing, okay?
I mean, it's natural. It's like bombing is like having one bad sex experience. We all had it, you know. So it's
Yeah. So what's the biggest? Okay, I want to know the night, the performance, your biggest bomb, the time that you went up and you weren't feeling it. Either you forgot the words, the vibe wasn't there. There was a heckler. I want to know, Hasher.
It was one of Sid's shows.
Okay.
And like I said, like one of my jokes, and one of the crowd was an American, and he of course had to heckle. And the funny part is, the funny part is, bro, the person who had a problem came back to me outside,
Mm-hmm.
and then he said, "Yeah, man, you're really funny. I'm really sorry about it." Then what he did was he went out and complained to the owner and to Sid.
Wow.
How do I know that? Because I other comics told me that they heard they saw the like. I have some comics who are nice to me too,
Yeah.
and they're my bad, like, yo, we sort of fucking guy complaining and went to the owner, but I'm just like, and like,
okay,
like everybody has a bad nights, everybody has haters. Like every time I have a bad set because of crowd, because I didn't feel it. I just go down. I just go worst because it's funnier for me then.
Okay, so that was a night to forget.
Yeah.
But it's also a night you're gonna remember and you're gonna grow stronger because of it, right?
Yeah.
So okay, that was your worst performance.
Yeah.
What was the time that you killed it? Like the audience was going crazy. Sure. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be a time where you just like killed it.
I think like killed it. It'll be I was in. There was a couple of times. It was in Toronto every night at New York and Toronto. I just killed it.
Nice.
It's not me telling me. It's my buddies who were. It's my buddy Samson. Shout out. Who was with me? He's like, "Yeah, sure. I don't know what the fuck you did at New York and Toronto, but every time we go out of Montreal, you kill it every time. Yeah. And how the fuck don't you kill every time in Montreal?" And I'm like, fuck.
But that leads up to my next question, Hasher. In Montreal currently, I don't know if it's always been like this because now I'm relatively new. It's about a year I've been on YouTube and stuff like that. But I find between entertainers in Montreal, there's this huge, and I mean huge, jealousy. Like you have no idea. Like they're literally gonna frame you. They're gonna make you look bad. They're gonna convince other people not to like you.
Yeah.
It's almost really disgusting. It is disgusting. But I want to know, Hasher, do you see the jealousy aspect of comedy? Because it happens a lot with. I noticed there's a lot of bittering between comics, comedy beefs, comedy wars. Do you think that we're moving towards stopping it, or do you think it's just going to continue and get worse?
I think like every business, because in comedy, there's a lot of people who think they're funny or just trying to, they're fake comics because they're not real comics. They don't try as much. They don't work hard. So a lot of them, they're just trying to, I just fill a void, but they didn't find what they have. Like, they didn't find that thing that made them want to live. So they're
Yeah.
trying to insult others and try to make themselves look good. But at the end, it's your reputation. It's
Hmm.
the way it's you can like it's a mix of everything. It's a mix of luck, hard
Yeah.
work, what makes you special. Playing with what you got, and if you can make it, that's good. Because some
But like,
haters,
does it get you nervous? Like you're going on stage and you know that there's a hater in the fan. Like there's a comic that you know doesn't like you. You're about to perform. Like, does it just ruin your whole flow?
no, it just makes me hungrier. And see, oh, bet I'm gonna destroy his
Nice.
cocks. Bet I'm gonna destroy his ass. Bet I'm gonna have more laugh than him. Bet I'm just more hungry.
But that's why, Asher, I believe in you, bro. And like I'm not a comic. Like I said, everybody knows I'm not a comic, but I am a spectator. And I saw your stuff, and like I went to a comedy show. I really liked your performance, your stage presence,
Thanks, man.
pretty the delivery, stuff like that. Even when you bombed, because I was there when you like, I'm not sure if you forgot your words. Something had happened. I think everybody was off that night, and I still liked your performance. You know
Yeah,
what I
cause
mean?
yeah, cause there's like you can tell when someone's good, and
Yeah,
like the delivery is perfect, everything's perfect, but they're just not funny that night.
yeah,
You can tell, or someone just funny because of luck.
exactly.
Like you're not sure, right?
By the way, we had a comment over here. Let's see over here. It was what's his name? Fortnite King. He had said, let me try and find it over here. First of all, he says, how much money does Hasher make per year? Okay, well, that's a pretty personal question, right,
Yeah, it's a
Hasher?
personal. Yeah, it's a personal.
And it's hard to answer too, right? Because there's revenues with different stuff, right? Merch,
Yeah, I don't
your
want to get.
group,
I don't
stuff like
want.
that. So
I don't want to get into that. Honestly, it's
and
not.
Fortnite King is also a 10-year-old, by the way. So that's why he would ask such a demanding question. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, like I said, guys, there's different ways to get revenue. And by the way, guys, if you're not a member of this channel, click that join button. Become a member of this glorious channel. You could also send a super chat on the chat. There's a little money sign. You click it, send a donation, and those are ways you can support the channel. Now, Fortnite King had said something. Okay, let's see if I could find it over here because there's a lot of comments over here. But he had said Hitler because I had said that you could have a lot of haters, but it means you're doing good.
Yeah.
He said Hitler has a lot of haters. It doesn't mean you're doing good.
And first of all, when Hitler was in power, everybody was on his dick. Don't
Yeah,
forget, when he was in power, by the way, the only reason they tried to stop Hitler was because he was too hungry and he tried to conquer the world. If he stayed
yeah,
in Germany and he only took Jews from Germany, everybody wouldn't have said shit. A lot
yeah.
of American companies and Canadian have have partake in the genocide, but we
Really?
don't care. Yeah, well, one of the biggest, I won't say names, but like one of the biggest. You can see if you go on Google, just see what year are those company born
Yeah.
and what year did they become really successful. I don't want to
Okay.
say name because I want to get brand deals, but I'm not a hypocrite. I want money too,
Yeah,
bro. You know,
exactly.
but like so you can, like everything is relative, I guess.
McNackham said here before Hasher becomes famous. 100.
Uh,
You see, bro, there's people that like you. A lot of people here. Okay. Fortnite Master said, "Don't smoke, kids."
bro, why do you answer? Bro, why do you answer to haters? Just ignore it. You just want me
Guys,
to answer. You
listen,
want me to
I
get mad.
actually gave
I won't
Hasher the
get mad.
permission to smoke. Okay, it's all balls out over here. Okay, seriously. Hey, the agree to disagree shows here. Jofo said that Hitler joke on my podcast. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, off to the next question. But
Wait.
there's a lot of
Which
questions here.
which Hitler
Sorry, what
joke?
were you saying, Hasher?
Which Hitler joke?
I don't know which Hitler joke was it. Agree to disagree. By the way, Fortnite
I,
King
bro, I
said
didn't
that
make
he
a
wants to
joke.
talk to Hasher. Okay, I'm not gonna let you on, obviously, but if you have any questions, if anybody has any questions to Hasher, you could ask them right now. Even though we're interviewing, we'll get to your question for sure. Now, the next question to you, Hasher, that I have, okay, is if you wanted to do comedy in any city or anywhere in the world, where would it be? And actually, I was saying, where would it be and why? Like, why would you want to go there? I want to know why.
I'll say think Los Angeles because I want to do Staples Center at least once.
Okay.
Like I don't fucking care. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be the biggest star there was, ever will be. Bret Hart. Those who know, they know.
So Los
You know,
Angeles, you want to do comedy, and why Los Angeles? You said there's a lot of people you could collaborate with.
no, it's just because I want to do Staples Center. That's one of my goals. I just
Staples
want to.
Center. That's
I,
right,
I want to
guys.
perform there.
Asher, mark my words, will be at the Staples Center, like Michael Jackson, guys. Guaranteed.
I already did Club Soda once last year. I'm gonna do it again and again, and after that, I'm gonna go solo. I'm gonna go Centre Bell. I'm gonna go bigger and bigger, and that's it. That's all.
Nice.
That's it.
So you want to go on tour, right, Tasha? Because a lot of people, especially in the Montreal scene, okay, I asked them, do you want to go on tour? And like I get different answers. So you are definitely open to going on tour, Asher?
Well, I went to New York and Toronto with some buddies of mine of
Yeah,
comedy.
I heard about your trip to Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah, Toronto, New York. Yeah, we tried. We didn't even like announce the tour. We just said we're Montreal comics, and they said, "Hey, what's up, guys? Let's hi from Montreal." Like just do comedy. We met Adam Sosser there too. Really nice.
Yeah.
You know him? He's a comic too.
Yeah. So we have a question here. How long has Asher been smoking for?
Confidential.
It's confidential, guys. Do you think that being small has a positive or negative effect on your career of entertainment?
Honestly, it has impacted so much of my life that I don't see like it's being a midget is part of my identity. If I
Okay.
can say, but just like
Yeah.
your religion, your name, everything that is you is part of your identity, like it or not. So I cannot say if it was. Of course, it could help me with like dating, getting a normal job, moving, etc. But it's part of who I am, so I can't really say for sure if it's bad or good. Mostly bad, but in comedy, it can let me set myself apart from
Oh, yeah?
every other comic. Look, it's a midget. Get him on stage. See what he has to say.
Yeah.
Tom is going to be funny. Let's see. It's more helpful than one midget who's packy, 5 white guys. Let's see what a midget has to say. It's what?
Yeah. So Fortnite Master said, I bet he gets all the girls, right?
But what? Well, why do you listen to a 10-year-old comment? Like, bro.
No. This isn't the 10-year-old. There's two Fortnite. There's Fortnite King and Fortnite Master.
Well, anyone named Fortnite, his opinion is invalid. Right?
You hear that, Fortnite Master? Your opinion is invalid, okay?
Well, I don't care. Like, if
Oh my
your
God.
profile picture is an anime or your name is Fortnite, your opinion is non-valid.
There you go. Okay, so Asher, what are your thoughts on this virtual comedy stuff? Like you see it happening, these virtual events like on New Year's Eve. What is your thought about this thing?
I think it's if you do it well and you know tech and you know comics are dumb as fuck and you're gonna log in 5 minutes before and don't know how to put their mic on at the right time and it's gonna be like buggy and shit.
Yeah.
Like if like I didn't watch the New Year thing. I didn't watch it because I don't want to watch the online comedy. Like fuck that. Like me, I'm a comic. I'm tired of other comics. You're gonna watch other comics trying to be funny with no
Yeah.
crowd? Get the fuck out of here.
I agree with you, Asher. Listen, I cannot do online comedy, virtual comedy. The main difference, okay? I don't know if you agree with me.
But
Yeah.
there is some way you can be successful if you use it well. I only
Yeah.
seen 1 or 2 people use comedy online well. 1 or 2
Exactly.
people.
Because I've been to virtual comedy shows. By the way, mega shout out to Black Emmy Zach is in the building, McNikram, everybody else that come in. Thank you for coming in. I've seen virtual comedy shows, okay? Let me tell you, I'm like maybe 1 out of like 10 I really enjoyed because it wasn't buggy. There wasn't issues with the connection, the volume, the playback. And then there's not even the quality of it. It's also, it's the fact that you don't have the avid audience that you would have if you're live, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The whole point of a comedian is you got to grab that audience that's right in front of you. Even if it's roasting them, at least you have material, right?
Yeah.
So, but when it's on the computer, especially on Zoom is my least favorite, by the way. And there's hackers too. But on Zoom, the viewers can close their cameras, so it's less audience to play with, right, Hasher?
Exactly. Like that, like if you do a comedy show, you shouldn't like hide your face, like get the fuck out. You know? By the way, I watch anime too. I'm just saying if you have an anime profile picture, your opinion is invalid.
Do you like anime, Hasher?
Of course.
Okay, because I have a lot of people that they draw anime. Like a lot of people come in here, they do edits and stuff like that. So
that's nice, man.
Fortnite King, what was your question? I think I missed your question. Can you please say your question again?
Thank you, bro, his name is Fortnite. You must obey his demand.
Exactly. Like he plays a game that's like a very old game.
Yeah, very old. He's a real man of the people. He listens to his parents. His mom is not a single living mom who doesn't like his father. There's no problem at home.
So my next question to you, Hasher, you do comedy live, stuff like that. But has it ever you're also in a music band, by the way.
Yeah.
But would you ever consider getting in the film industry in a movie?
I mean, if it's the right circumstances, why not?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not someone who's like never, like I'm never playing basketball professional. That's a never. You know?
Yeah.
But like, why not? You know what I mean?
So you would do acting, like if the right opportunity comes for a show or whatever, you'd be down for that.
Yeah, I'm entertaining first. Whenever someone pays me well and asks me to do a job, I think I can do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
You know?
Now, by the way, since there's a bunch of comedians here, right? There's all kinds of comedians. There's comedians just starting off. There's people on Instagram that think they're funny, or maybe they are funny. But for the people that are upcoming comedians, Hasher, you have done comedy. How long have you done comedy, by the way, stand-up?
1 year.
Oh, it's 1 year. Okay, it's recent. Okay.
1 year, I'm the best. See?
You're the best. That's it, bro. You're the best. But listen, to the people that are just starting, okay, or the people that are thinking of doing comedy once everything opens up, what tip can you give, Hasher?
Listen to your guts. Don't listen to those who didn't make it. and focus on the craft. That's
exactly. You know what, guys? You just have to get used to, like I said, the criticism, the hate, the people just not finding you funny. You have to do your thing. If it makes you happy, just do it. Do your best. If you fall, you'll get back up. Right, buddy?
Also, important thing is, criticism doesn't mean insult. If it's your buddies telling you that was shit, listen to your buddies, because that was shit, and try to make it funnier.
Yeah.
Record your set. Always record your set. And listen.
You have to know when you did bad. Exactly. Yeah.
No, listen to your set, because when you're on stage, you don't hear the same thing when you're with the crowd, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, because of course people on the front will laugh. That's what I hear. People on the back, since I don't project my voice enough sometimes, people in the back can hear me always. So that's on me. And since I have a camera, I can see in the back, they don't have enough laughs. Okay. So I understand I have to change.
Okay. So, guys, we have a few questions, Hasher, okay? First of all, Raw said, this summer, get ready for the Hasher movie. Is that a possibility? We see a Hasher documentary?
I mean, why not? Like I said, if I'm paid enough, if I think it's a good idea by my career standards and where I am at the moment, I'll do it. Like, I'm not like, you know.
Wow. You know what? Okay. You know what? Like, is kind of an example of an inspiration to me. Midday Squares. Do you know what they are? Midday Squares?
No.
Okay. It's a chocolate bar company. It's actually like a protein chocolate bar company. It started in Montreal. Like this year, it just blew up. They're from Montreal. They're Jewish, you know. I think they're from Westmount.
Yeah.
And they're making millions right now. So to me, it's inspirational. But the reason why they're doing so good is because they never stop. They're really good with social media. They literally post every 5 seconds. If they say that they're going on an interview, they're going to say, hey, guys, we're going on a podcast. Come now. You know, like they're very interactive. They have reels on Instagram. You know what reels are on Instagram? Yeah. It's kind of like TikTok, right? But it's just smart. They're on point with the marketing. They're nice people. They get up. They have meetings. They hire people. They always look how to do better for yourself, right? Yeah. So that's the type of mindset you have to have. Now, Fortnite King says, does your parents, let's just say, like your career and or support it?
Well, my parents like they found out I was on spotter, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "That's what I'm gonna do." Like they're not. They were mad. Then there's like 5 states of grief, and then she's like, "Oh, okay."
Okay, so they're not really supportive of your comedy career.
No, but like they have no choice because they can't force
Yeah,
me not to do it. So
they
they're
know that
like,
you like to do that. Now,
"Yeah,
you want to know something, Hasher?
yeah,
None of actually, like, I think the only person that supported me with my YouTube is my girlfriend. That's what's funny.
exactly."
I mean, look, my parents, they support me now and everything, and they're actually surprised I've been on it so long. But at the end of the day, man, you know what I mean? You're in it by yourself. It's you, right?
Yeah.
You have to do what you like, no matter what people say. G. Andrew's in the building. How are you, G. Andrew? How high is your chair? That's what Fortnite Master is asking.
No, Angel, stop. Last time I'm telling you, stop
Okay.
giving attention to kids.
All right. All right. Yeah, you can think you're the best at everything. Yeah, and you can have confidence and believe in yourself. You just have to
Yeah,
learn that you're human and you make mistakes. Exactly.
exactly. Me, I'd say I'm the best because that's what stopped me from killing myself. All
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
that's my reason for being fucking alive. Because I say myself I'm the best, and that motivates me to being the best. All
Nice.
right, and I know if I'm on stage in front of Joe Rogan, who's an excellent comic, or
Yeah.
some or Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle, I'm not gonna say I'm the best. I'm saying yes, sir. What's up? I'm a big fan. I'm gonna shut my mouth,
Yeah.
because like of course I know I'm the best, but you gotta know who's the real best.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's the difference.
Yeah. So, everybody says that a comedian or a performer inspires them, right?
Yeah.
So to you, starting off, and also like with your material, who inspired you to do comedy? Like which comic really do you see yourself in?
Honestly, I don't know, but like I remember one time I used to work at this corporate job, and I saw Sugar Sammy in the building. Like, oh shit, Sugar Sammy, because I saw like, oh, this guy's way too beef. Like, what the fuck? And I look up, like, the guy like jeans, beef as fuck, small shirt like this, beef as fuck. I'm like, who's this guy trying to show off? Like, good job, but I look up, it's Sugar Sammy ordering a coffee, like extra nice, like
Yeah.
to the lady, being extra cool and funny, like one liner. I'm like, oh shit. And his manager look at me, I'm like, with my phone on. Then his manager look at him, he looks at me, like, hi, can I have a photo? And then I said something like a dumb shit, like a dumb joke, I think, that it makes my math teacher fucking mad. And
Yeah.
he started laughing. I don't know if it was a fake laugh, but I just like nice. Something that I'm like, oh, like I always like doing comedy, right? But like I started laughing at my shit. I'm like, you know what? I can try it. Why not?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's interesting. Now, the name of the game in comedy, eh? When you do stuff, people accuse you of copying jokes, right? So, did it ever happen that people accuse you of taking their jokes in comedy?
Never. Like I did one joke. The one I did, I'm like, oh shit, that's from Brad Williams. Like it was just like a snow thing.
So
Yeah.
you're saying it happens sometimes you don't even know and you took
No,
it, right?
no. It's just like I was just riffling, like riffling up and trying to use time because I had some jokes I didn't want to use, so I'm just talking shit and stuff.
Yeah.
And I said the Brad William joke because he's a midget too. He's like, oh, the snow is like 6 feet tall. That's
Yeah.
one of Brad Williams' line. So it wasn't a joke, but it was one of his lines. It was just, I'm 6 foot tall, like screaming on the mic. So then I realized I'm like, oh shit, right? I think that's the only time I kind of like took one line of someone's joke, and I
Okay.
realized it after like, fuck,
Wow.
yeah, but like it's once, I know.
Now, that you know of, has there ever been a comic that did something that you did exactly the same word for word?
Not really, because no one's gonna steal from me, honestly.
Okay.
What do you have to steal? Like it's like it's mostly other people telling me my own joke to me,
Mhm.
and I'm like, it's my joke. Why are you telling me to me? Think you're
Yeah.
more funny than me? Like it's kind of
But you
weird.
know what? Like I said, you were doing comedy for a year, but eventually it might happen, right?
Yeah, eventually, of course, it's going to happen. But like I said,
Yeah.
that's why I post my stuff on YouTube. Like I have two videos, Humour GHB and Bordel on
Hmm.
YouTube. That there's a date
Yeah.
that's missing the joke, so you can't say you made the joke. You know, there's proof.
Yeah.
I'm good anyway. If someone steal my shit.
And sometimes, guys, I just want to say something for all the comedians out there, and also the viewers, guys, the people that are big comedy fans. It happens, guys, that some people they just so happen to have similar jokes, sometimes on the same night. Okay, it does happen. Like I saw Giuseppe DMC saying the same joke as Anthony Rodi a comedy. It happens, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, it doesn't mean you're stealing.
No, but if
Like
you
when it's cold, right? People are gonna make jokes about it being cold, right? Or if it snowed 500 centimeters, like people are gonna make jokes about that too. It's gonna be similar, like
that's what you call an original jokes. You know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But in your opinion, Asher, is it worth it? Let's say, okay, when the curfew, the news of the curfew came down,
Yeah.
is it worth it to jump on the bandwagon and also talk about that, or should you talk about something unique? I don't know, like, is it worth it to just talk about what everybody else is talking about, or like just like do something different?
I mean, if you can bring an original aspect to it, do it. But if everybody's making jokes about it
Yeah,
and like it's not funny, don't do it. Like everybody's making the same Corona joke. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, yo, I'm just tired of Corona. Like, I'm tired of the pandemic. I want to go on stage.
I know. We're all tired.
Exactly. So I'm like, if I want more, like honestly, if on my show, like when it's coming back, I'm not begging people who do Corona joke.
Oh my god. Okay, what do you call a cow that has no legs? Ground beef.
Bro, what did I tell you, Angelo? Don't.
Okay, but what is that joke? I don't understand.
Bro,
Is it directed towards you?
I don't know, bro.
No, it's not directed towards you, actually.
What's you?
The All's Good podcast. What's up from the UK, guys? The All's Good podcast. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna be on the All's Good podcast in the near future, by the way. Also, Dion said you have a big heart, Hasher, so that's cool. That's awesome.
Thanks, Dion. Appreciate, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, Hasher, do you think you're a better comedian than Kevin Hart?
At the moment, no. More potential, yes.
Okay, because you said you were the best comedian. Remember?
Yeah, because I called myself the best. Like I said, not to kill myself. Keep being driven, But like, logically, of course, I'm not yet better. But it's not really being better. If you compare, we're not even the same level. I just started. He's been doing for decades and decades. He's been doing everywhere. He's been canceled, come back. People try to cancel him. Nice try. It's come on, like he's another level than me. Of course, I'm not better than him for sure, 100%.
So, Jay Andrew said, "What is Hasher's main YouTube page? Do you have a YouTube page, Hasher?"
Yeah, I do. 1 second, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
On Facebook if you want.
Well, I could also add it to the video. I could add it to the video description at the end of the show too, guys. So you guys could go subscribe to Hasher, guys. Okay. Also, guys, if you're in Montreal, okay, listen. Whenever everything opens up and Hasher has comedy shows, please go and check them out, guys. You will not be disappointed. Go check them out. By the way, Sage is saying that she got banned last live stream. By the way, Sage, I wasn't sure if you were a fake or not, so I may have banned your account. So you could stay on this account for now. And at the end of the stream, I'm going to unban your regular account. Okay, Sage? Thank you very much.
Here I shared you my Twitch and my YouTube.
Yeah, guys, Hasher is also on Twitch. He does gaming. He plays Rocket League and everything, which is a fun game. By the way, Hasher, do you play Minecraft?
No, I don't.
You don't play Minecraft?
No.
Okay, I never played it, but based on what people are saying, people like Minecraft, so I'm probably going to buy it, and we're going to play Minecraft. And maybe we can have you on, because I know you react. You do on Twitch the little screen, and you see you playing the game and everything. It's really funny.
Yeah.
And a lot of people seem to like you here. So like we could probably do that in the future, maybe some gaming or stuff.
Yeah.
It would be awesome. Okay, no problem. Sage, yeah. So yeah, he said, what's your main YouTube? Okay, so like I said, you could put it now, or you could just give me the link and I'll put it up after. It's not a problem at all.
I'll go back to your live and just look. I'll post it on the comments.
Do you like Subway? That's a question.
It's okay, I guess. Like,
I like Subway, but the thing is, when you eat it like too many times, you get tired of it.
no, bro. By the way, Subway is like McDo, but it just looks better. But it's exactly like it.
Okay. But it has been taken over by Epic, the creator of Fortnite. Okay, what has been taken over by Epic?
Hi guys, you guys want a funny joke?
Yeah,
Okay.
what's the funny joke, Asher? Go ahead.
Okay. Hang on. I don't know which one. I don't because I don't want to get too banned because most of my jokes are R-rated. So okay, yeah. I love having sex. I like it a lot. But the problem is, I love the chicks I go to have. Fuck, I can't say that joke without swearing.
No, go ahead and swear. It's okay. Asher. You're allowed to swear.
Sure, okay, good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love fucking guys. I love fucking fat chicks, alright? I just love it. But here's the problem. Fat chicks are like any other chick. You know, they just say, oh, just go doggy. Problem is, if I fuck a fat chick doggy, right? And I fuck her doggy, and she farts, we laugh fly away.
I love that joke, guys. He's done it before. So, for those of you that couldn't understand from the accent, I'm gonna say it again. He was doing doggy style with a fat chick, okay? And he asked if she farts, the fat chick, is he gonna get blown away? Seriously, guys, you have to see this guy live. It's hilarious. He's a really funny guy. Okay, Raw said, "Ew." There you go. They're the offended people already. Okay, Sage. Okay, by the way, Sage is actually transgender, Hasher. Okay, so he is asking. Okay,
Yeah.
What do you think of the LGBTQ community?
I don't care. Like, live your life. I don't. It's not my opinion. You know. That's how I live my life. Like, I want everyone to be happy and do whatever they want with whoever they want, as long as it's consensual for both parties. That's how I live my life. You know. Like, if you wanna smoke weed, don't put it near children. If you wanna have your house smelling like flowers, don't put them those who are allergic. No, do your own shit in your own place. Everybody does that, and everybody's happy.
Basically, it's everybody's business what they do, right? I mean,
no, it's nobody's business. That's a joke.
To me, whether you come on the podcast, she wrote nice. This guy is for real chill. There you go.
Thanks.
Like I said, guys, it doesn't make a difference. Black, white, straight, transgender. Over here, we're a big family.
Here's the thing. I'll be an asshole to you no matter what. If you're trans, I'll make a joke about it. I'll be really mean. If you're black, I'll make a joke about it. If you're white, I'll make a joke about it. That's who I am. If I don't, then I'm being transphobic.
But I have a question for you, Hasher. Did it ever happen that you got accused of being racist?
I was like, we're being sexist and start laughing. Like, sure.
I'm sure there's times that happen for sure because I know you're the type of comic that pushes the limit jusqu'au bout on Facebook. Like the jokes that you make are really like you really have to check this out and see if you're gonna freaking ban it or not, or Facebook's gonna filter you. And so far, Facebook hasn't banned you. They banned Trump, but not you.
No, the thing with Trump, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
With Trump is, I don't agree with Trump. I'm a leftist. Bernie Sanders, Phil the Burn bitch, but look, the thing is, Trump is an idiot. He talks with both sides of his mouth all the time.
Yeah.
All right? The problem with that is he didn't say, let's go assault the Capitol. He said it in a Bush way. He said it in a Clinton way. You know? He said it in a Loki way.
Yeah.
And that's because he's so dumb, he does it both ways. That's just like a bi person, So he doesn't. That's the joke, I guess. You wanted a LGBTQ joke. That's
you want a trans joke. Are you able to do that, Tash?
I'm not good with it because it's hard making one because you don't want to fight. You want to make it's with careful subject, like just like animal joke or like slavery. You gotta be It's like
when it's comedy, like the story with Mike Ward and Jeremy Gabriel, like that's another thing I want to talk about. In my opinion, comedy, it should be a freedom of speech. You could talk about whatever you want. It's like there should be I know it's a gray area, but to me it shouldn't be. Whatever's said during comedy stays there, and it should be allowed. Like,
Yeah.
unfortunately, in 2021, people get offended by just about anything. And also, I watched America's Got Talent, Hasher. And
Why?
you watched it?
Why you watched it? What's wrong with you?
There was some funny dudes, man. There was Alex Hooper. He was really funny. But the thing is, people get offended, so that's why he didn't make it. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's like me going to a TKK rally with a black friend. Oh, well,
Yeah.
don't go there. Like, of
Yeah.
course, they're not gonna book you. Of course, they're not gonna like you. They want soft shit. They want something cute. They want a fucking dog. They don't want someone who's gonna wake them up. Boris Johnson, he's a joke itself. That's it.
Exactly.
Like,
But people say they like Boris Johnson. Like, he's a funny guy. Do you
No.
watch him?
he's good. Like what? Like, when he got accused of telling women with burqas with mailboxes, what he did? He came to reporters with cupcakes, trying to distract them. Boris Johnson is a psychopath. I'm telling you. No, he's a real psychopath. He looks dumb, but he's fucking smart. Bro, what kind of guy says something fucking racist when he come up in? Hey, want some cupcake? What the fuck? It's so mind blowing.
Wait, did he say something racist, Boris Johnson?
Well, he said women with burqas were like mailboxes, and when he talked to them, he said,
Right. Oh
he
my
said-
God.
he said, "Oh yeah, you want some cupcake? You want some cupcake?" It's these guys are fucking
Unbelievable.
exactly.
So, as I was saying, Hasher, about Jeremy Gabriel, you get compared to Jeremy Gabriel a lot.
Yeah.
Like, the first thing people will say when they see your skit or on YouTube is that, like, they remind you of Jeremy. They're like, hey, ça c'est comme Jeremy.
Yeah.
What do you say to that?
I mean, the only resemblance I see is we have a handicap, like we have a difference or like a difficulty compared to the rest of the population.
Yeah.
But that's not the same thing because he's a bitch. I don't care. I'm saying it. In my opinion, he's a bitch. In my opinion, I may be wrong. He's a bitch. Why? Because, like, bro, his mom got offered money to come and have a settlement, and he was going to, and Will was going to make like a double or pay a scene to a foundation or something, and he said, nah.
Like, at the end of the day, he's seeking attention, right, Hasher?
No, I just like he's choosing to be right now I'm doing a beef with Jay Alain, the comedian, and we're having fun.
Well, you're beefing.
It's a
Who are you
fight.
beefing with?
It's a joke. Like me and another French comic, Why? Because we don't care. We joke about it. We joke about dicks. Like, look, the thing is, people gotta. If you really want change in the world, you gotta offend them in a way. That's because what like white liberals when you offend them too much, they are mad at you, but then they realize they are the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's, of course, I'm a lefty. I don't like the liberals, but that's how I think the problem is because more people they don't realize the problem in the world, and that's our job as comedians.
Yeah.
Try to interpret it in our own way. Right now, I'm not very good at telling the world problems because I'm still new. So I'm trying to make it slowly into a good message.
What do you think about this statement? Black Lives Matter is stupid. My question is, if Black lives do matter, why don't you fix your own community and not going to others and fixing their communities and not trying to fix theirs?
Do I look black? What the fuck?
That was good, bro. That's a really good response. But anyways, when I said, imagine Boris cooking.
Bro,
imagine a cooking show of Boris.
I need to answer it because it's important.
Yeah.
Go back to the other comment. Go back if you can.
Which comment? This one? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. First of all, Black Lives Matter mean if a house is burning, put some water on it. Doesn't mean the other house is not on fire. That doesn't mean the other house is not equally as good, but it's not on fire. This house is on fire. every day. This house has more chance of being burned down by
Yeah.
decades of when you're building the house, there are
Mhm.
decades of people not doing their job. So the infrastructure in the whole community of the house is not good and doesn't have the same baseline as the other houses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the problem. And one I don't know what to say, bro. I'm just some people are just like, well, I'm dealing with kids anymore.
Yeah.
That's
You know
just
what? Like every time a viewer brings up BLM, Black Lives Matter, I try not to get into that topic because, like I said, first of all, I'm not even in the States. It's not something that involves me, whatever. So, like, at the end of the day, I try not to talk about Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean? But like,
look, it's your job as an entertainer because people one or two people might look up to you and might look a second. You become an entertainer, you have influence. One
yeah,
person or 10 millions or 1 billion people around the world, you have intention, you can change at least one person's mind. Alright? That's a fact, bro. I had people like took a photo with me, you made my week because I took a photo with him. I'm like, nice, I made you a bit happy in your day. Good, I'm happy. Because I made someone happy for at least 1 second. Even if I was lying, I made someone happy for 1 second. But taking he wanted a photo with me.
yeah,
So like if I can do that, probably you too can convince someone of a change. That's how change is done, step by step. But every day is the action every day.
yeah.
So I get it. You don't want like trolls and shit. It's hard, but I'm used to it, so I don't fucking care. But like, bro, you're
Exactly.
white. Your opinion matter more than me. You gotta say something. I'm just
So
saying.
Rawls said, I can imagine Hasher beating liberal Trudeau, Hasher for Prime Minister of Canada. Would you consider running Hasher?
I don't know. It's too much of a joke. It's because it's too dirty. Honestly.
Politics, they're all dirty, guys. Let's be honest, right? I mean,
So
it's a
look,
guys.
look. I'll tell you who I vote for: NPD and Quebec Solidaire, or the Green. That's it.
You voted
The
for
Green-
Quebec Solidaire.
Fuck yeah, bro. No
Wow.
choice. You know why? Even though look, I think I'm shift because in '95 there should have been a referendum,
Mm-hmm.
But now it's a good thing we're not, because in Quebec it'll be fucking disastrous.
Yeah.
So like,
Fortnite King said, Hasher, do you believe we should have guns in America?
yeah, guns are essential. Like we need guns to protect people, but we need gun safety too. We need guns.
Interesting answer.
But like of course, like I don't need a gun because I live in Canada and no one's gonna touch the fucking minute anticipateur. No one's gonna fucking touch me.
Exactly. Nobody's gonna screw with Hasher because he's part of Les Anticipateurs. And if you've never seen Les Anticipateurs, go check it out on YouTube right now because these guys, you don't want to F with them. You understand?
Look, I'm joking a bit, but like legit, I had people in school said like, "Oh, I want to beat his ass," and someone was like, "Go touch him, you're dead." I wasn't there, but when I left class, someone said, "You want to beat his ass? He's annoying." And the guy said, "You do it, just do it, you'll see." Because I had people just instantly said, "I want to follow him, no matter where he goes." Like a backup followers. People like, I believe this guy can go, so I'm gonna back him up no matter what.
Yeah.
And even in like the fight, not a fight, but the guy who's weird something Quebec.
Yeah.
That story, remember Barville?
Mm-hmm.
Like comics were there, they're ready to smack him. They told me that they're ready to smack him if he got too close to me. So like I know no. One of the comics told me, like, if he approached me, this day he was fucking mad and he was ready to lose it and go to jail. Yeah, not to jail, but like he was ready to knock him out. I'm like, thanks. So like, I don't need gun, but I know people who are in desperate situations who decide it. I believe everybody should be able to buy whatever fuck they want to buy.
I agree with you, Asher. You're right. You should protect yourself. You know what I mean?
And if you want to have a gun, do it. But gun safety there. You're gonna have a permit. You're gonna have a everyday background check.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Like.
Okay, so for you, if you were Prime Minister of Canada, you would make guns legal in Canada.
It's already legal.
I'm talking about. Well, it's legal. Well, what's the difference to the United States and Canada then? like with gun rights.
In Canada, in US, you can have more guns. In Canada, you can only.
It's harder to get a permit in Canada. Yeah.
No, it's also like only for because in Canada we believe in you don't need a gun, except if you. Because in Canada, it's only time you can have a gun is for hunting, right? And like you can buy a gun. Like
Yeah.
you can buy you can buy a baby gun, and that's just as fun as a gun. Like, why do you want a gun that can kill someone? Like, would you really want something that can kill someone? Like, people are just obsessed with always having a gun. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah.
like if you want to have a gun, go ahead, but not in Canada. We don't need one. But I understand you want.
Yeah. So basically, you know, I had originally said I'm actually against guns. Okay, like, and I've said it on this podcast over and over and over again. But today, you're really enlightening me about the gun thing. I mean, look, at the end of the day, why would you allow someone to come at you with a gun and you can't pull out a gun?
No, here's the thing. If someone pull at you with a gun,
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have it, but don't tell anyone you have a gun. You know? Or just have like other protections like lock at your door and stuff, you know. Like it's you to adapt to where you live. Some people to succeed they sell weed. Some people to succeed they sell their bodies, but they do what you gotta do to survive. Sometimes it's not about it's
Gotta
respecting
do
the law.
OnlyFans, right?
Exactly, you know. So it's all like depending on
I have a random question for you.
Yeah.
How was the rest of your Hasher? Where's Ariel? Where's Ariel? Remember the guy Ariel? The little kid there that went missing?
I don't fucking know where he is. What the fuck?
No, because I saw a sign. It's like a really dark question, you understand? But I saw a sign of Ariel. It said Ue Ariel. It was said the Missing Children's Network, whatever.
Yeah.
This was like freaking what, 10 years ago already now?
No, 2 years ago.
No, Ariel, it's a long time ago. It was an RDP. You remember the East End? You went missing?
Well, I was like 12 this year. 12, I was like 12, 10 years ago. Twice I was
my
doing
God.
other stuff.
Why don't we all have toy lightsabers? Yeah, we should definitely buy toy lightsabers,
Exactly.
bro.
Like, you know what we should do? Like, every time there's a debate, just fight with lightsabers.
It's funny because Dion said, which is true, Mason is Fortnite King, by the way. He says, Mason, you're telling me your dad doesn't want you on StreamYard because I had him on StreamYard and his dad in the background's like, oh, does he know you're 10 years old? Like, what is he doing on there? And then after he's like, you're allowed to go on the StreamYard, but he lets you have a gun? He goes, are you sure about that? Oh my God. Sounds a bit fishy, mate. Yeah, that's right. Okay, because overall, he loves me and wants me to be protected because I'm an American and I believe in my Second Amendment right, and I believe that I should own a gun. Mike, and this is somebody of 10 years old in the United States saying that. Unbelievable.
Can you handle a gun? Look, if you can handle a gun, go. It's cool. Do what you got. Whatever, man. I don't give a shit. You act like I give a shit you have a gun.
Smoke stick, get guns.
I don't care. But like the day you're mad that your girlfriend cheated on you and you have a heart, you're stable enough to have a gun. Like if you're 10 and you own a gun, that's not safe. Say what you want, it's not safe for a kid. Like what? A Second Amendment was created. It was for a well-regulated militia. And I'm pretty sure a militia didn't mean a 10 or a 16-year-old with a fucking gun. With an AK.
That's what it was, a militia.
Well, they want people who are trained with guns. At the very least, if you have a gun, train for a gun. Train how to use it. Okay, good. You can handle a gun.
He says he can handle a gun, this guy.
Okay,
Oh
good
my
for you.
God.
I don't care. Good for you. What the fuck? Like, good for you, bro. I don't care.
Unbelievable. Now, Asher, my next question for you is, do you have any future projects? Like in the next year or 2 years or even 5 years? What are your projects for the future, Mr. Asher?
Projects for the future. Interesting questions. I think it's I mostly right now I'm on Twitch, like I sent you the link.
Yeah.
You want to be protected.
Then how will you know how to act within a bad? If you handle it wrong, you may end up with you. He said,
What?
well, at least I'm going to college. Fortnite King, stick to video games and YouTube. Jesus Christ, you're not even a teenager and you want a gun. Your brain is not inflated about, and your dad thinks you should have a gun.
Exactly.
Okay, listen, guys. That's the Agree to Disagree show. Luigi Costanzo. Okay. By the way, if you don't know him, go and check out his show. He is a guy who talks about politics and
Yeah, I want to be there. I want to be there.
he has a hot temper, bro. So whenever he has such a hot temper, like you don't even want to get started, bro. Like trust me, if this guy has to fucking put a hole in you, like I'm talking about, like fucking rip you a new asshole, he's gonna do it. You know what I mean?
I'll do it to you. I don't care.
There you go. Boy, I got to go to school. Boy, I got a phone. Boy, shut the freak up, Dion. Fortnite is a 10-year-old that is going to college. Yeah, bro, you don't even know you're going to college, buddy. You haven't even passed high school yet, bro. Okay?
Bro, he might be dead in the next school shooting. And he's the one who crossed it.
Man. Listen, Hasher, actually, remember the comedy show? Joey LaFlamme, he had said the joke about the Nova Scotia shooting.
Yeah.
Literally, the whole bar, guys, there's a comedian where Hasher was performing with another comedian, and the comedian made a joke about a school shooting. Literally, everybody was silent, and we're all looking at each other. We're all looking at each other to see if anybody's going to laugh and who's going to laugh first. And then we just laughed because of the dead silence. But anyways, guys, it was a risky move, but it paid off at the end.
No, bro, Joey knew it would work because everybody was left. Like,
Yeah. You know what? And he's new, and he was new at comedy, right, at the time?
Yeah, he's like 6 months, I think.
Fortnite King says he has a gun.
Bro, just block the kid, bro. Jesus Christ, Angel.
Mason wanting a gun. Give me vibing with my tortoise. Okay. Having a phone is nowhere responsible compared to having a weapon that kills people. Yeah, you're right, Dion. You're absolutely right.
Guys, look. By the way, stop giving your kids iPads and phones.
Yes, I agree with you, Hasher. You know, as much as it is viewers, like as much as it is viewers, guys, come on, this is crazy. Listen, I had a cell phone at 13 years old, and it was those flip phones, like the razors there.
No,
you know,
I had it at 13 too, and like my sister, it was my. I had back-to-back phones. Sisters give to sisters, gives to me. So I'm like behind everyone in high school, you know.
Yeah.
That's not to say you should suffer too. If your parent can afford it, good. But watch it on the computer, then close it. Then don't use it all the time on your phone because that's not good for you, bro.
Yeah.
What's up, Jofo?
Hey, Jofo in the rings in the beer. Guys, Frank Jofo is in the building. How are you, sir? I have no problem with people's rights to own guns. Just don't want them to fall in the wrong hands.
That's what I'm telling you. We need like if you own a gun, we need everything background check, and we need proper training. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Who cares? It doesn't concern me. No concern. Bro, you're the one who comments, and you're the one getting mad that we are teaching you a lesson. Really? Yeah. Like you're a Fortnite kid. Fortnite kid. I'll call you Fortnite kid. You're not king, sure. You're Fortnite kid. You commented. I have to explain something to you. You're arguing with a fucking person who will get paid to be witty. All right? Steve Hofscher said it once. All right? And this guy, he has a podcast with all adults. We're going to outwit you in a second. Don't even try.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Okay, Dion says, going to school and having a phone doesn't show or prove that you're trustworthy of a gun. And now I really know you're not considering you're very open to telling people on the internet that you have a gun. Heyman is here. What's up, Heyman? Okay, like stream guys, don't forget. What's the picture on Heyman? Do you see it, Asher? Because I don't see it good.
It looks like a I don't know. It looks like a condom.
I don't know what it is. It looks weird.
Like a condom on a banana or something. I don't know. Looks weird.
Okay, guys, that's right. Like up the live stream, guys. Come on, let's go. Let's get to 20 likes. 2 more blue thumbs. Okay, now, Asher, we can't get off without talking about les anticipateurs, right?
Yeah.
So that is your group. It's a rap group, guys. For those that are wondering, he's part of it, Mr. Asher. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you meet les anticipateurs? How did it all start?
How did it all start? I think I messaged Instagram like, hey guys, because last year they had a 420 event at Montreal, like the biggest park. If you don't know, then what happened was I texted them a nice show. If you need me, I'm down. We did one song together. Then we went to a podcast with Adamo. After that, we went to strip clubs. We partied. And then I'm just part of the group, I guess.
Wow, nice, bro. Nice. And you know what, guys? Listen, go check out Les Anticipateurs. I have a hard time saying it. Go check them out, guys. They have a big following. I think 67,000 subscribers. And they're from Quebec also. That's very impressive. And they do French rap, by the way, guys. Okay, because I know a lot of you guys are American, but they do French rap. So go check it out. Watch something different. If you're offended, then,
Get the fuck out.
watch your eyes a bit. So another thing I wanted to say, Hasher, is that you performed at Club Soda in front of what, 400, 500, 600 people? I want to know how it is to perform in front of people with a rap group, but I'm saying on stage with all those people. What's your experience with that?
Since I wasn't the only one on stage, it's because also a lot of people of the group, the old group, they came, like one person of the group that retired came back to like just for the night, right? Okay. So like we chilled, and he was there. I'm like, yo, I followed how he was doing, like yeah, because I was nervous as fuck. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm stressed. Hey man, don't worry, just follow my step. And shout out Jean Regis, that's his name. Shout out Jean Regis.
Shout out to Jean Regis, guys.
Jean Regis, he helped me. He's like, yo, shoot-moi colis, and like, yo, he did, like, it was fucking great, man. Like,
show your buddies. I don't know. Do they understand English well?
Who?
The les Antipateurs, your group mates. Do they understand English well?
Yeah, they're businessmen, man.
Okay, well, check them out. Just check them out to see our conversation. It will be awesome. Can someone drop their link? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Are you able to do that, Hasher?
Yeah, on my PC.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Dion, you have a shotgun. Hasher is living the dream. He is living the dream, guys. I mean, he's doing what he loves to do, comedian. He's in music videos with over 200,000 views. Some of them have like 1 million views. Okay. Listen, Hasher is the kid right here. Listen, imagine like me and Hasher, like some kind of a duo podcast. That would be funny. But if you count a BB and airsoft, then yes, either that, then I know you haven't either, Mason. Well, I got a gun under my bed. What? This guy is saying that he saw his parents shoot guns. Unbelievable.
I mean,
you know what? I believe that though, Hasher, because I saw a video. Actually, what video? I was in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. I was at a pawn shop, and there was a girl right in front of me trying a gun. Like, I'm from Canada, man. I come in there, there's a girl trying a gun, and she's with her husband.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, if anything happens, I need this. Like, what?
Like, if there's someone who's near the assailant, who's just one side, and she doesn't know how to, like, even me, I don't use a gun, right? I never use a gun ever. But like, when you shoot a gun, there's that fucking shot that comes. You can knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Even I know that I never used a gun in my life. And how do I know it? Because I saw movies about guns. I saw documentaries. I saw fucking, like, I played realistic combat games. Like a little bit of realism. Some games don't really have it. Exactly. And like, you can really get yourself or someone else if you use a gun and you don't know how to use it. If you know how to use a gun, good for, I don't give a shit. If you don't take someone take the gun away.
Or try a Nerf gun. Maybe it's the same. But I want to know something. No. Have you ever fired a gun?
No. Nerf gun, yes. Nerf gun, yes.
You never fired a gun?
Nerf gun only.
Sorry?
It's only a Nerf gun.
Only a Nerf gun. But I'm talking about a real gun. You never fired a real gun?
No.
Are you going to fire a real gun one day?
Sure, why not?
In the States, right? You can go to Las Vegas. Go to Las Vegas, bro. Fire a gun and then do a comedy show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be like your bucket list, right?
And I'll just go, guys. I just tried a gun for the first time of my life. America! Wow! No, I don't know. No,
so he says you're against guns. No, we're not against guns. We're actually for guns.
I'm for guns. I'm against people having guns who don't know how to fucking use a gun.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't keep it under his bed, G. Andrew.
Yeah, because you can just... No, you should keep it under the bed or your drawer or like with a lock or like behind a hidden cabinet. Because your kid... Do people know how work. Kids, everywhere they go, they want to open everything. If they see you open once something, they want to open it. They see you drinking something, they want to drink it. They see you smoking, they will smoke in 10 years. All right? That's how kids work. No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, I have a nephew. Every time I use my phone, he wants to use it. I go to the bathroom, he wants to follow me. I go outside, he wants to go outside. I open something, he wants to see what's in it. So, so like, that's why it's dangerous. If you don't know.
Kids are very curious, yeah.
I'm very curious. That's dangerously curious sometimes. But it's kind of cute too. But that's not gonna be dangerous for kids.
So Fishy and Banana says the only real gun he has is a BB gun.
Yeah, true.
Roast you. If I tried to roast you, you would have been left and blocked me, kid. You don't want to go there. But it's true, guys. Don't roast Dion Marquise. This kid will destroy you. Okay. Not only that, he'll blackmail you. Okay. Why? Why do I know that? Because he's blackmailed me many times before. So let me tell you, don't pick a fight with him.
I'm happy he said he likes me. I'm good.
What did you say, Hasher?
The guy said he likes me, so I'm good.
Well, there you go. Of course, he likes everybody. Even Fortnite, the other guy, Master, who said he didn't like you at the beginning, he loves you now. So there you go. You know, you turned a hater to a big fan. There you go. Oh yeah, I'm a mod. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, Asher. You're part of the group. You're in the music videos. They really liked you being in it. You're going to be filming soon again, or like, I mean, are you going to do another? Hey, what's up? Alessia Piccolino's in the building. How are you? Let's give a mod to Alessia Piccolino. So, are you going to be rapping in your music group, Les Anticipateurs?
At the right moment, maybe, but I'm not. I don't focus on rap. I'm not a rapper. I'm learning to produce beats. I'm learning to Twitch. I do comedy.
Okay.
So I think that's I have no social life. I have no girlfriend. I have no job really. So the only thing I try to do is those three things. So I'm really focused on them, you know.
Yeah. So we have a question here. Yeah, Asher is right. Guns don't kill people. People do in the end. You're the only one who's pulling the trigger. You know what I mean.
Exactly. You need to be responsible. If someone says, "Oh, I have a gun," if you use it, the gun will just go in your head. You knock yourself out because you're a fucking dumbass. Or you use it like this because you want to look cool. Because like the American style like this. Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, by the way, you got a good compliment, Hasher. Alessia Piccolino said you're really cute. Okay, she said this guy is so cute. Keep it up. I knew people would like you, Hasher. Okay, you're just a funny guy. You're really funny. By the way, Alessia is a nurse, Hasher, and we're gonna have Alessia on. I have to check my schedule, but I believe it's in February. We're gonna be talking about the vaccine and stuff like that. Stay tuned for that, guys. Also, next week we have Charles Rocks Vaccaro, a country singer. His song "Can't Stop Running" was streamed over 38,000 times, guys. Okay. So, Hasher, we're done with the questions. I just want to get your opinion on something, Mr. Hasher. The curfew. Yeah. What do you think about when he dropped the curfew logo, and do you think it's going to get extended?
Probably, but the thing is, he always said 1 more month, so he didn't give people money. So he didn't give people, because that's how journalism works. They say, "Oh, logo said 1 month. We must believe it." No, he's been saying 1 month for months. So where's the money? Where's the help for people? Like the only people who are making money right now is Amazon. Small businesses are not making money. Like that's fucking up the economy. Like really, that's not good.
Exactly. At the end of the day, the casualties of this whole thing are the restaurants, the gyms, all the businesses, guys, that have been closed on and off for the last year. And and I'm talking about Montreal, guys. This is the story in Montreal. Who knows when they'll reopen? Okay, introducing Hasher Hash Browns. Okay, he's doing a play on your name. Anyways, so we don't know when the things are going to open up, and I've heard many businesses and people that know people that own businesses that say they're going to close the door. And there was an article today on Montreal blog that said by the summer, most businesses, 1 out of 3 are going to run out of money. So, Asher, listen, this curfew thing has to stop. February 8th, my friend, I hope it stops. So, I mean, look, you want to get closer to comedy, right? And the only way you get closer to comedy is if the curfew is lifted, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, And today, guys, we're talking. It's the 20th of January, guys. Today was a special day in America, right? Right, y'all Americans, okay? With your First Amendment and this, that. Listen, today, Joe Biden becomes the 46th president of the United States, and Kamala Harris becomes the first Black and South Asian women. So it's three firsts: Black, South Asian, and women, right? Hasher, what's your thoughts on today's events, this historic events today?
That's what I like about liberals. They only want their master to be people of color. As long as people of color, they don't care who their masters are. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like fucking Joe Biden is still gonna drop bombs. Fucking like he's still gonna fuck up. Like he might do $15 a wage because Bernie Sanders has influence over him. Finally, Bernie's doing something, not being a bitch like 6 years ago, like 4 years ago, and now he's like, okay, you know what? You want my support? $15 minimum wage, like Medicare for all if possible. Like at least something good is coming up, but still.
Mega shout out to Roller Disco Montreal, guys. Okay. What's up, Reno? How are you? Guys, don't forget the podcast station in Montreal is the place to be if you're a podcaster, upcoming podcaster. Hasher, spread the word, by the way. If you have any friends in podcasting, also in French as well. You know a lot of people in the French podcasting community, right?
Yeah.
Let them know the podcast station Montreal. They're creating a community for podcasters in Montreal. Okay, guys, there's more information available on www.thepodcaststation.com. Reno, you could drop me the link, okay, and I will put it on the description. I'm not sure if that's the exact link, if that's the exact website, but you could either drop it here. Actually, I'll give you a moderator, Reno, and you could drop the link to the podcast station because I might have said it wrong, the website, but you could go ahead and drop the link. I just gave you a mod. Guys, check out the podcast station. It's coming up and it's going to be big, guys, okay? So, the last thing we're going to talk about, Hasher, what's the future of comedy, okay? Because here's the thing, okay? It's an easy question to answer, I would think. But, with what all has gone on in the last year, with, a lot of comedians, a lot of performers became podcasters. What's going to happen? What do you see happening when everything opens up and everybody goes back to being stand-up comedians? Do you see a war happening? Do you see this jealousy? Is it going to continue? Do you see the older ones that were originally stand-ups being bigger? What do you see in the future of comedy, Asher?
And now I see people who are good working and who are not working, because people who are good, they're making move and they're not being bitches. Like people who are good. Right now, I'm working with other comics. I told you I made a fake beef on Facebook.
Yeah.
On TikTok with a friend comic of mine. So those who are grinding, they keep grinding. Those who suck, they're gonna keep sucking.
Also, Alessia said, Ange and Hasher, that's the future.
Let's go, get it. Let's do it.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Listen, guys, I've never tried comedy, okay? I've always not dreamed, but I've thought of being a comedian when I was younger and even recently, you know what I mean? Look, I'm going to say something, Hasher, and tell me if you agree with me. Most people that are like actors, podcasters, that do dance stuff, they like to do different styles. Like they like to try comedy. Why not, right? Like there's a girl by the name of Angelica Scanucci. She's from Toronto. I saw her in a comedy show, at Jeffrey Weinstein's comedy show. And she does like acting. She's with ACTRA and she does acting in Toronto. And, all of a sudden she was doing comedy, but she was funny. Like she was funny doing comedy. So what do you think about somebody that's not a comedian in the entertainment scene trying to be a comedian?
I mean, it's because some people could say I'm not a comic. I'm just a joke, So it's not, it's if anyone can be a comic, if you want to try If you want to try being a comic, go ahead. If you're just naturally a god, good for you. If you suck, try again or get the fuck out.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, people are going to tell you if you did good. People are going to tell you if you're bad.
We're not supposed to gatekeep. That's the problem itself. I don't want to gatekeep anyone. If somebody wants to try comedy, I'll put you on my show when I can, and let's do it. I don't want to gatekeep telling you you can't
Exactly.
do
At the
it.
end of the day, you encourage everybody, right? I mean, look,
Yeah,
if you're a pro and you're forgetting your words and stuff like that, it's a different story. But if you're going to an open mic, guys, which is like the really the base, it's like the house league in soccer. It's the start of everything in comedy. You could make mistakes, right?
yeah.
So, guys, a lot of you guys are saying Hasher's the GOAT, get him back. I'm really happy that you guys are having the reaction. We had a great show today with Hasher.
Thanks,
Hasher, you're
everyone.
amazing. And like I said, guys, I'm waiting for the lockdown to be lifted because I want to see Hasher doing his thing. Because guess what? I believe in this guy. Just like you guys believe in this guy, I believe in this guy. Okay? So, like I said, when comedy's back, make sure you go check out Hasher. He's amazing. He's at
You are
Le
a sen-
Bordel. What
I
other
sent
places
you.
do you go to, Hasher?
I have my own show at Option Music. It's a
Option
bar.
Music, okay?
Yeah, it's called the Nowest now. It's a bar in Saint Laurent. That's where I
Okay.
do my monthly. Before go check it out. Not it's closed because COVID, but
Yeah.
nice place, nice staff, really cool. And sorry. So I think I sent to you my on Facebook, my Twitch, the
Yeah.
Anticipateur latest video,
Exactly.
and my YouTube. So
Yeah.
you can just put it after that. So
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna attach all the links for Hasher because you guys seem very interested in Hasher. And you know what though? I'm really glad I brought on Hasher. Why? Because the thing is, like, I'm giving him an opportunity to take the stage. Like, I literally put him on, right, to see what he could do. And he's really good as a podcaster. Listen, like, a lot of times I have people on here and they don't even know how to hold a microphone. So listen, this guy is ready to go. He's on Twitch, he's on YouTube. If you're interested in using Hasher for anything, DM him.
yeah,
You can drop your Insta too, right?
I'll give you my Instagram too. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. And like I said, guys, this guy is the real deal. Funny guy. Listen, when you go to a comedy show and someone's just like freaking boring and like there's no stage presence, this guy, he like I said, I said he's small, but he has a big heart. That's exactly what it is. On the stage, this guy is a lion. You understand? And let me tell you, when there's a heckler, he's going to take the heckler down. He doesn't even care if it's a client or anything.
But sometimes it's not good, but I've been fucked up so much.
But it's good. You know what, Hasher? Like, for example, Fortnite Master was hating at the beginning, and then you put him in place, and then he said, you know what, I respect you. So there you go.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
it's
I mean?
snitch. It's snitch.
At the end of the live stream, the guy's friends with you, and he
Yeah,
even wants
true,
you on
true.
again,
Yeah.
So that's good. He's incredible. He's incredibly down to earth. Exactly. Hasher, DM me. Okay, Hasher, DM. Let's see. I don't know if you want to put your Instagram on here, but I will give him your handle. Okay, he's gonna DM you. Okay.
I sent my Instagram in the chat, so you'll be able to see my Instagram.
Exactly. Hecker is gonna get hashed. Yeah, hecklers at comedy shows will get hashed. Seriously, this guy. You know what? I need Hasher to take care of the trolls. That's what I need you for, bro. Like, you're my Nightbot. You know what a Nightbot is? It's like a little vacuum machine that takes care of the trolls. It's like an automatic machine. But screw Nightbot. I just need you, Hasher. You're literally like a 17th of my size, and you could take care of these trolls. You're incredible, dude. Hats off to you, bro. Hats off to Hasher, guys. Does anybody else have any questions for Hasher? Like I said, we're going to be signing off soon. So if anybody has questions, okay, Alessia says she wants me and Hasher on her live. But Alessia, don't forget. Okay, you're talking about at separate times or at the same time? Because me and Hasher can't come on at the same time on Instagram.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. But I guess you mean at different times. So Hasher, would you be down to go on her Instagram live?
Always, why not?
There you go. He's open. Okay, so we could definitely hook that up for you. Okay, separate. Yeah, no problem. So Alessia does Instagram lives now. She started. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be coming on her live whenever I have the chance. I've been really busy. Yeah, Everseen is in the building. How are you, sir? How you doing tonight? Guys, thank you very much for coming. I'm glad you met Hasher. Hasher will be back. We'll come up with some original stuff. Now that you know him and that he introduced himself, okay, we could definitely have him back. Okay, so Fortnite, that's your last question, buddy. He says, what does Hasher think about porn? Is it overrated? You want to answer that, buddy?
Depends. I think like right now it's kind of like overused and kind of like, oh, look at porn, but honestly I don't really have an opinion on it because I think it's just a market for people to
What I'm trying to say is that, first of all, you watch porn, Hasher?
sometime, but not as much.
So it's not like you're addicted to it, or it's like, I don't know. He's saying, is it overrated? Yeah. So he's saying,
I do.
who cares? You know?
I don't think it's overrated because we don't need it. It's something that's bad for relationship. It can help you relax. Yeah, like it can just.
Some people rely on it, right? I mean, that's good for them, you know.
Yeah, but you have to rely on it.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm just.
Ange, you introduced us to this legend. Okay, thank you very much, Alessia. Thank you. All right, guys, it's time to sign off. Like I said, thank you very much, Hasher. We had a great time.
Thanks for having me.
It will be shared, and whoever's watching this video, share this video as well. Tell your friends about the Ange TV show, and tell your friends about Hasher Ahmed, Hash the Stand Up. Actually, change his name on Instagram.
Yeah.
Guys, on this inauguration night, I am signing off with Hasher. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for another daily briefing. And like I said, next week, okay, we're having Charles Rocks for Carol, so stay tuned for an advertisement on that. All right, guys, take care and have a good night, guys. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao, ciao. Bye.